welcome back to my channel. It's me, Catherine, your English teacher and friends. If you're new to my channel, welcome everyone. So in today's video, guys, this is actually a continuation to the common mistakes that we make or many people make in English, everyone. So if you are curious whether you make these mistakes or not, keep watching. So I will be talking about these mistakes which many people make when it comes to English grammar, everyone. I've heard a lot of my students, especially ESL students, they make these mistakes, everyone. What's the difference between this and that? What's the difference between this and that? Do you know what's the problem in that sentence? Now next, me and Bernard like watching videos on YouTube. Me and Bernard like watching videos on YouTube. What's wrong with this sentence? We studied together during 2 hours. We studied together during 2 hours. Can you see the problem in this sentence? Tell me, what can I do for you? Tell me, what can I do for you? Any problem in this sentence? Have you guys made this kind of mistake? Next, I went to abroad to earn better. I went to abroad to earn better. Do you guys use this kind of sentence? The next one, you should be confident. You should be confident. Is that right? Now the last one, your sentence is more shorter than mine. Your sentence is more shorter than mine. Have you heard any of your friends or probably your students or probably your classmates make these mistakes or use these sentences? So now it's time to see what the problems are in these sentences. Now the first one, what's the difference between this and that? What's the difference between this and that? Well, as you can see there, after the word the, you have the word different. Now different is actually an adjective. We cannot use an adjective after the article the. Instead, we have to use a noun. So when you say noun, what is the noun form of different? Since different is an adjective, what is the noun form? Yes, the noun form is difference. Okay, so the right sentence is, what's the difference between this and that? What's the difference between this and that? All right, that is the right sentence. So we do not say the different. Well, you can use different, but it should be followed by a noun. Maybe you can say the different thing, the different book, the different style. But in that sentence, there's no noun after the word different. So again, after the, we have to use a noun form. So the noun form of different is difference. So what's the difference between this and that is the right sentence. All right, let's have the next one. Me and Bernard like watching videos on YouTube. Me and Bernard like watching videos on YouTube. I guess some of you guys are familiar with this kind of common mistake which people often make. So in this sentence, you have here the word me. Now me, actually, it is considered as an object in a sentence. So you cannot use me as a subject. Instead, you have to use the subjunctive form, which is I. All right, so instead of using me, you have to use I, because me can never be used as a subject. It can only be used as an object in a sentence. So instead of using me, you can use I. Now the question is, are you gonna say, I and Bernard like watching videos on YouTube? Is that correct? Nope. All right, it's still not correct. Well, I is correct, but the position is not right. Now always remember, you have to put I as the subject near the verb. So you should say, Bernard and I like watching videos on YouTube. Bernard and I like watching videos on YouTube. That is the right sentence, everyone. All right, the next one. We studied together during 2 hours. We studied together during 2 hours. We studied together during 2 hours is not possible, everyone. The problem here is the word during. So when you use during, everyone, we need to use it with a noun that expresses times. For example, you say during summer, during my 2-hour break. So break is a noun, so you can use during. During vacation, during summer, during my class, during my free time. So after during, you need to use a noun which expresses time, okay? But in this sentence, you have 2 hours. 2 hours is actually period of time, okay? Period of time, which emphasizes how long, okay? How long, period of time, how long? 2 hours. So to talk about or to express or to emphasize how long something, okay? How long something happens or happened or has been happening, all right? You can use for, all right? For plus the period of time. When you use for, it is followed by a period of time, but when you use during, it is followed by a noun. So you can say, during my 2-hour break, or for 2 hours. So the right sentence is, we studied together for 2 hours, not during, everyone. All right, again, during is followed by a noun, for is followed by a period of time. Another example, I talked with my friend during almost an hour. Is that right? During almost an hour. Almost an hour expresses how long, right? Answers the question, how long? So you cannot say during. You have to say for almost an hour. So you say, I talked with my friend for almost an hour. That's the right sentence, everyone. Or you can say, I talked with my friend during my during my break time, during my free time, during my visit in his place, during my whatever. Anyway, during is followed by a noun and for is followed by a period of time. Period of time means how long something happens, how long something happened, or how long something has been happening. All right? The next one, tell me, what can I do for you? Tell me, what can I do for you? So as you can see in this sentence, you have a kind of WH question, what? In making a question, you're going to use WH, helping verb, the subject, and the main verb, right? That is the question form. But in this sentence, this WH is not used as a question in this sentence. WH is attached to another statement, all right? So that means to say the question form shouldn't be followed. You need to use WH, subject, and the verb. So the sentence should be, tell me what I can do for you. Tell me what I can do for you. That is the right sentence. So tell me, after tell me or can you tell me, do you know, like that. So if WH question is connected to another statement, another question, or another statement, then you shouldn't use the question pattern, all right? You should use WH, subject, and the verb. If there's helping verb, then you use WH, subject, helping verb, and the main verb. That's how you use it to connect with another statement. So again, you say, tell me what I can do for you. Another example, can you tell me what time is it? Can you tell me what time is it? Now this is a question. You have here the question WH, which is what? What time is it? Well, if that's the question alone, what time is it? It is possible because you use the WH and then the helping verb. But what time here is not used as the main question. This is just attached to another question. The question is, can you tell me? So you should say, can you tell me what time it is? Yes. So again, you change the position of the subject and the helping verb. So it should be a certain statement or a question, and then followed by WH, and then followed by the subject, and then the verb. Can you tell me what time it is? Do you know what time it is? All right? If you want more questions on this problem, please don't hesitate to comment below. All right, how about this sentence? I went to abroad to earn better. I went to abroad to earn better. Now in this sentence, the problem here is actually the preposition to. Now with the word abroad, we do not use preposition before abroad. Not just abroad, but for example, inside, outside, home, downstairs, upstairs, yes, abroad. These words, everyone, do not need prepositions before them. I've heard a lot of my students, they say, please go to outside, which is not possible. You should say, please go outside. Do not say, I go to home. We should say, I go home. So there's no preposition before these words. Abroad, home, upstairs, downstairs, inside, outside. Never use to before these words, everyone. You should say, I went abroad to earn better. I went abroad to earn better. All right, the next one is probably very familiar to some of you guys. You should be confident. You should be confident. Many of my students always use this. You should be confident, teacher. They always say, teacher, teacher, you should be confident. But it is wrong. Instead of saying you should be confident, as you can see in this sentence, you have the be verb before confidence. Confidence is a noun. We do not use a noun after a be verb. Instead, we should use an adjective after a be verb. So what is the adjective form of confidence? That is confident. So instead of saying you should be confident, you should say you should be confident. Confident. You should be confident. So you say, teacher, you should be confident. Are you confident? You do not say, are you confident? No, you should say, are you confident? Yes, I am confident. I have confidence. So yes, after have, you can use a noun, confidence. So you say, I have confidence. I am confident. You do not say, you are confident. No, you have to say, you are confident. You have confidence. I am confident. I have confidence. All right? So that's how you use the adjective and the noun. So be careful. After a be verb, you always have to use an adjective. So be confident, have confidence. All right? I hope you guys understand that. Now let's proceed to the last one. Your sentence is more shorter than mine. Your sentence is more shorter than mine. Well, as you can see here in this sentence, there's actually an adjective short. You can use shorter to compare two things or two people, all right? But you need to know that there are some rules on how to use comparative adjectives or how to form comparative adjectives. Now, the first rule, everyone, is if the positive adjective has only one syllable, One syllable, everyone. For example, short. Short only has one syllable. So to make the comparative form, you just have to add ER after that adjective. So that becomes shorter. You don't need to use more anymore. So that means to say the right sentence should be, your sentence is shorter than mine. Your sentence is shorter than mine. All right? Another example. Some people would say, you are more smarter than me. You are more smarter than me. Again, smart, smart. Smart only has one syllable, so we do not use more. Instead, we only use ER after the word smart. So we should say, you are smarter than me. You are smarter than me. All right? So that's how you use the comparative adjective. Now, you might be asking, how about more? Well, more, we can also use that for comparing two things or two people, but we only use more before an adjective which has two or more syllables. For example, beautiful. How many syllables? There are 3 syllables in the word beautiful. So in that case, you can use more. For example, you are more beautiful than me. You are more beautiful than me. All right, so because beautiful has 3 syllables, then you can use more before the word beautiful. And if you guys have questions in your mind, please don't hesitate to comment below in the comment section so I can answer your questions, everyone. I hope you guys are able to correct whatever mistake that you are making and start using the right sentence. All right? So once again, it's me, Catherine, your English teacher in France. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click that bell button there to get more updates about my channel. See you in my next one. Bye-bye.
Time to say